Hi, kids. I hope you're all well and you've had a good week and that life has been good. I've had a busy week. It's been quite an interesting week, but been busy. This week, I want to tell you a story from St. John's Gospel at chapter 10, and maybe your parents can help you look at it. It's the story of the Good Shepherd. But before talking about that, I want to talk about another wee story. Who knows the story of Three Little Pigs? Do you remember the story when you were in nursery school or one of those marvellous books of nursery rhymes and tales that your mum or dad might have read to you when you were a tiny, tiny child? Well, Three Little Pigs was an oldie that everybody got read to them. And it's a story about three little pigs who go out into the world to become big little pigs, as it so happens. Anyway, the first one got out there and he built his lovely new home for himself from straw, and it was great. And the second one built his lovely new home, and it was built with sticks, and it also looked great. And the third one built his little house with bricks, and it looked fantastic. So as time goes on, a big bad wolf appears, and he wants the little pigs for his dinner. And he blows down the house of the first little pig, and he's threatening them and horrible stuff. And he says he will huff and he will puff and he will blow their house down. So the first little pig runs to the home of his second brother, who's a house built with sticks. And he takes refuge there. And the wolf comes along and he threatens to huff and puff and blow the house down. And the two wee pigs just laugh. And guess what? He blew the house down. So they run off to the third little brother's, and it's a house built with brick. So the wolf huffs and he puffs and he tries to blow the house down, and he huffs and he puffs and he tries to blow the house down again, and he huffs and he puffs. And the three little pigs by the time are laughing and having a great time, and they're singing a wee song to themselves. Who's afraid of the little bad wolf? The big bad wolf, the big bad wolf. So they're all having a great wee time to themselves because this big bad wolf was getting nowhere. And I tell you that story because Jesus told a story about a shepherd, and the shepherd looks after his sheep. The shepherd makes sure that they have good green pastures to feed on. He makes sure they're safe at night in their fold. And sometimes in ancient Palestine, which is where Jesus came from, the shepherd would lie across the gate of the fold to make sure that nothing could get in and disturb the sheep. And Jesus was saying to the people, and it's in, as I say, St. John's Gospel, chapter 10, he was saying to the people, I am the good shepherd. I am the one who will care for the sheep. The sheep will know my voice and know me, but I will look after them. And a good shepherd, boys and girls, was always prepared to fight big, ferocious animals to protect his sheep. A shepherd who was just hired for the time for a day or a night or a week or a month, he might not have been so prepared to fight for the sheep and save them had there been something wicked and ferocious coming to get them. But the man who is the good shepherd, the one who really owns the sheep and cares for them and sees them as his responsibility, he would fight the big bad wolf. He would fight the ferocious animal. He would, if necessary, die to save his sheep. And Jesus was telling the people, that's him. You are my sheep, and I will look after you. I will even lay down my life for you if necessary. Now, we all know brave people who do that from history or from our storybooks, but that's what good people are prepared to do. And Jesus was saying that's what he was prepared to do. So, I want you to remember Jesus is a good shepherd. But I also want you to remember that Jesus gives us shepherds, people to look after us and care for us. And I'm about to leave. I'm going to a new part of the city because I'm moving house. And Jesus is going to give you a new shepherd. And that new shepherd, it might be a lady, it might be a man, I don't know. That new shepherd will look after you all and care for you all as God's wee flock here at Sherbrooke Moss Park. So I hope you learn to love your new shepherd, and I hope you have as much fun with him as I've had with you, and I hope you all have a wonderful wee life as part of the church community together. Let me say a wee prayer. Loving God, we give you thanks for all the men and women who have been shepherds in our lives, who have helped us, who have kept us safe, and who have shown us the safe way. So bless all people who have helped us, and bless us that we might follow in the way of the Good Shepherd all the days of our lives. Amen. Right, kids, this is me saying farewell for the last time because I have to. But I hope you all have a marvellous wee time. Take care, and remember the summer holidays are coming up soon, so it'll be great. Right, have a lovely weekend, and hopefully you'll all have a great time with our new minister when he or she comes. Bye just now, kids. Bye-bye.